Hello. There we go. I love technology. Don't you just love technology? I love technology so much. Need to go to there. I gotta fix the scenes. There we go. Alright. We are functional again. I like being functional. Don't you? But yeah, hello. Hope everyone's doing well today. Doing well. Yeah, I'm doing alright myself. We are back in the FF16s. Dun, 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 we got a lot of quests, and I mean a lot of them. The only reason I'm not like going to the starting soon stuff is because the amount of time it takes for us to get through all of this will end the advertisements.
Twinside's hundreds of leagues away. That'd mean the crystal.
Clive!
The crystal's pretty huge, yep. Got more. Okay, so those are the remaining quests.
Think you can help?
Yeah, I'm gonna do those. Don't worry. I just need to figure out where I'm gonna go in terms of hunts. Okay, so we got Waloed. We got more Waloed. I think we'll start with Waloed. The Croc and Titan's Wake are two separate locations, so Estella, Waloed, and Halfcomb. Should be easy enough, right? There's Estella. I don't have coffee today. Which is fine. It's funny how this goblin's ranked A. Now we just gotta figure out where it is. He's somewhere in Estella. There's a whole location that is named. Maybe it's there. We'll head over there after we go up this staircase. You never know if it's there, or if it's somewhere else, or if it's just a non-existent entity. No, it's here. There you are! Cobra Moosh. I love the Viking element.
Goblin is vanished. How the hell did it cross this place?
Damn. It takes one hell of a beating. Is indeed the world's strongest goblin. Goodbye. It's not like it can do much, but hey, it is tough as shit. This is the king of the loot to run for his money, damn. Die, please. Alright, this will be the finishing blow. Dun, 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 dun. Alright.
Your journey ends here.
That's one down. Our next one is... Where the hell is that? Half comb. It's over here. So let's head to the edge of Affinity and see if we can find it. Do, 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 do. Four pinches of ace. Ace. It's a whole section of half comb we can't even enter. Oh, hello, there's a chest. Did we open that? We opened that. We're missing the Genji gloves. I'm like, where are half of these things? Gear and icons. Got the adamantine gloves. We're missing a couple of things. The talisman of priming. What are we sorting by now? What is the order that we've sorted these by? I was like, oh, I hit the button to sort. It doesn't really sort in anything that makes reasonable sense. We're still missing a couple of items. And I have to figure out what they are later. I don't know if we need them or not. I don't think we do. I don't think any of the achievements requires us to get everything. Visit all areas of the world and local maps. Exactly. Secret achievement. This is a, story, right? Yep. 6 signboards. We've not done that yet. Obtain all curiosities. I've still got to do that. Defeat 5 enemies in the air after using Deadly Embrace. How have I not done that? I guess because I don't go in the air all that often. Hall of Virtue again. Craft. Yep, the Gormanderg, which we're working on. Brave the Dusk. Oh, this is the Echo stuff, right? Yeah. And then the rest of this, I think, is... Yeah, Leviathan. Related stuff. My phone, like, fuck off. I'm trying to look something up. do not care about whatever it was trying to tell me there. Genji Gloves' patron whispers. Alright. Reduces cooldowns. I don't care about any of those. I'm just like curious. Alright, let's see if we can find this thing. Damage boosting accessories. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of like random pre-order, random bonuses missing from this version. I'm realizing. Because I was looking at this thing and I was like, wait a second, I don't have access to that. Oh well, doesn't really matter. Let's see if we can find this. This looks like an area where you can fight a giant... Yep, I was right. Oh, I went a cache. That's fun for it, not for us. We can kick this thing's ass no matter how a cache it is.
Look who's here to meet us. Pity there are some fun visitors.
Well, I'm just gonna have to work with what I got, which isn't very strong. Take it down. I give it an A for effort. Am I even hitting it right now? Yes. Oh, I forgot to do the oh well. It's still dead. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun. Another one down, another one down, another one bites the dust.
I've had warmer welcomes.
Indeed you have. Alright, with that out of the way, we can start working on some of the side quests here. We'll start with this one over here. Give me my chocobo.
Faster! Doris is waiting for me near Balmung Dock. The longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by a Akashic. I need to hurry.
Yep, let's go. Well, it looks like everyone's turned to Akashic now, regardless of if they're alive or not. That's unfortunate. Orc and non-orc, everything's Akashic. I like how we're still attacking the lightning rod, even though we could be aiming for the guy to the right of the lightning rod. No? Okay. It's these two again. Hi, Alvin. How you doing? Thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hi, Kobe VR. How you doing? Need to go to therapy? That's a minute and a half. I'll forever wish I could combine chats, but Twitch doesn't allow that.
There were no
Hello,
guards, I take
Cobalt.
it.
Okay.
None manning the gates, no. It's a different
Place with
story
a K.
inside there.
Okay.
The corridors are crawling with Akashic. Most likely guards left behind when the wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet.
Right, there was a dead
Let's move
pixel
quickly.
in the L. That's what
Let
happened
me
there.
check the ground floor.
Plus, I
The
anxious.
ether's thickest there.
Then I'll search the upper level. Good luck, Sid. Stay safe.
Stay safe. I mean, that'll be easy enough. This place isn't a threat to me.
Just how bad are the
Weird
floods inside the
noises
walls?
aside, what the hell was that?
Bad enough to turn a bearer. I hope not. We're risking a lot just being here. Got to keep my eyes open for signs of life.
If I do this, will it... Oh, well, it won't, because it's not maxed level. Whoops. It's like, oh, maybe I could clear it out with Zenzuken. It would work if I had maxed out. Oh, well. Yeah, I hope you're doing well today, Cobalt.
So this place was no ordinary prison. And I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled.
Yep. Oh, pet the dog. Always important.
When did you
Make
get
sure to
home?
pet your bug. How many games have I played? Too many to keep track of? Oh, hi, I didn't even know you were there. Not like it mattered anyways. Give me that. The Kuza has long been recognized as especially aggressive species, this case being the case, it was hoped that successful deployment on the battlefield might be a mean of inflicting heavy casualties on the enemy. In exercise conducted thus far, however, the beast has proven incapable of distinguishing between allied and enemy combatants. Deployment alongside the Red Troop is not recommended. The bear captives be employed in order to draw enemy focus, and the beast then driven into the fray in order to achieve maximum benefit with minimal loss of eluder lives. Damn.
Minimal loss of eluder lives. And what happens when they run out of bearers? Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that.
Alright. We're building up some information on a dead country. Always good. And how horrific they were to their bearers. Recent supply shortages left us with insufficient resources to feed the Kuza entrusted to our care. Fortunately, the creature was observed to kill and consume the bearers assigned to fight beside it in a mock battle conducted as part of its training. The beast was further observed to enter a state of visible contentment upon feeding on this way, suggesting that live bearers may even be its preferred source of sustenance. While the behavior is unexpected, it is not unwelcome. Bearers are no longer of use for training purposes, can now be repurposed as required. Well, this is getting more horrific as we go along.
They were feeding bearers to it. This is even worse than I'd feared. Nothing but a caching down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on.
Pausing for a sec to put down my drink. There we go. Oh, I went the wrong direction. You ever just go the wrong direction? I've gone the wrong direction. No. It might help if I paid attention to them, if I had this quest tracked. Actually. Oh well. Where's the stairs? Game says there's stairs here. Alright, I'm tracking the quest. Oh, it's pointing me to the second floor. Is there a staircase around here somewhere? I'm gonna assume it's here. Yeah, that's a staircase. Sweet. I hear angry things. Angry things! Hi, how are you doing? He just hit his own friends. Calm down, Joshua. That guy was already dead. I get this area is quite angering, but... What's up with you, Doris?
No luck downstairs. But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison. Something far more sinister was happening here.
I know. I've been reading some of these documents and... it can't be true, can it? Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but this is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children even. And those who wouldn't or couldn't were disposed of. Whatever that means.
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
They
Damn.
were too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key. But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
Perhaps it will fit one of the doors downstairs. There's a corridor I haven't searched yet. Finish up here, then come and find me when you're ready.
All right. I'll be there in a moment.
Alright. Got the Galar key. I like how it's not called jail, it's just... I assume it's a really old word for a jailer. This game likes weird old words. Stealing my kill as I was killing them. How rude there, Joshua.
Let's see what we can find down here.
Really? It's like you couldn't have why did that need 3 button presses? It should have just opened the second I pressed the... It's like, press the button to... It's like, press the button to open the door, and the door should have just been opened right then and there. It's like, I press A to unlock it, then I press...
Survivor. And she sounds close.
I press A to unlock it, then I press A again to touch the door, and then I have to press right trigger to open the door. It's like, why does that need to be 3 button presses? Just make it A to unlock, unlock, and open the door. God damn.
Who are you?
There's no need to be afraid. Are you alone?
It's funny how Elude even
Any
uses
other
the
survivors?
exact same
Some
brand.
of the guards, they're still here. But something's wrong with them. Everyone else was eaten by the monster.
Of course there were.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are. You poor thing. He must have been terrified.
Did Chadwick send you?
What?
He fought the monster. Distracted it so I could run away. He must have sent you. He promised to free the others too. Where is he? He opened your cell, didn't he? He wouldn't be here otherwise.
Chadwick.
Was that?
Monster's back! Chadwick, help!
We have to
Uh-oh.
get out of here.
Doris, keep the girl safe.
All right. You put that bearer-eating bastard in the ground.
Got it. There's
It's
our...
out there waiting for me. I can't let it live. Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
Yep. It's a Chadwick-sized lump in its gut. Seriously, it's fat. Kuza beast. That just looks like a behemoth.
The beast will wreak havoc if it ever leaves the prison. I can't let that happen.
Ah, very important, you know? Alright, let's kick its ass. Take it down. Ow. How am I missing the... There we go. Got him. Da-da. Da-da-da-dun, da-dun, dun-dun-dun. Easy. It honestly wasn't that hard.
Finally.
Sid, are you hurt?
Nope.
I'm fine. I think.
No.
What is it?
A diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways.
Damn.
He was here. Do you think that creature?
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last. The girl is safe thanks to him.
Chadwick. You fool.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
No. Of course not. I'll see that she's looked after from now on. It's the least I can do.
All right. All right, we're back at the hideaway.
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days. I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. Slowly but surely. She's far tougher than she looks. I thank the flames we found her. If we hadn't...
I know. But we did. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought to the bitter end to save her. To save Haida Marie. That's the man I remember. The man I thought of as a brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Of course. You already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I to do two things: kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. But no bid was ever high enough to convince her to part with us. For years, we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore. So we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own. And he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Heidi Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles. And the Cursebreakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be counting on you.
All right. That's one quest down. We finished the storyline with Doris. Interesting position to start us in, right next to the person who wants to date us. Good thing we're just gonna ignore her. As we always do.
There's so much food in the hideaway. Sometimes, in my cell, my tummy rumbled so loud that Chadwick would sneak me some gruel from his bowl. I miss him. He would have liked this place.
Could it have been
Damn.
easy for her making the journey from Ash? What with her belly so fat?
You'd be surprised the lengths a mother is willing to go for her child.
An empty shelf is like an empty heart. It must first be filled to bring one joy.
Alright. That's the first of many quests. I think we got something new to hunt as well. Oh boy. I think we unlocked the next behemoth hunt, if I remember correctly. The last behemoth hunt, too. Let's see. A rank, yep, its location is somewhere in Waloed. The Walooder army captured such beasts and tried to train them to serve. But this particular specimen's training has long since ceased, whether its captors turned to Kashyyyk with the rest of their comrades, or were eaten by their pet. When it broke free from its bonds, we shall never know. All we do know is there's none left alive who know the words to put an end to its rampage. Only a short show of force will suffice. That'll be our next hunt, because I think it's the last thing we need to get the, sword. Gormandirk, if I remember correctly. Because we need to hunt all the S-rank monsters, and that should be the last one. Let me triple check. If there's one downside to Gormandirk, it's definitely that.
Crack the crystal.
Kill a god, save the world. I miss anything? No, that's pretty much the plan.
Oh, very good one. But then,
I can't say I've had much practice killing gods. Now, forging to kill a kit to kill a god, I might be able to help with that. Reckon it's the least I could do after all you've given us. And it's more than enough. You can thank me when you get back.
so what it be?
So what do we still need to do? Okay, so we're missing 2 dark steel and orichalcum. The dark steel... What does the orichalcum come from? Is the game saying the orichalcum isn't coming from hunts, but the dark steel does?
Anything else?
Ay. Well, just gotta figure it out. We've got 2 quests over here. Let's get them out of the way. First things first,
Come
let's see if
on.
we can find... Well, we found him. That was easy.
Thanks, Gal.
I just want a picture of it from the side. Wish there was an easier way to, like, get over the... There we go. Hi there. You're fat, too. I guess it's fair when you're top of the food chain. The Behemoth King. Top of the food chain, you can eat more than you ever need.
Another royalist guard dogs. Specimen is too.
Oh, that's not the attack I was trying to do. I'll do it anyways. It's funny. Come on. Ow. There we go. So close yet so far. Die. This isn't really going to do a lot of damage to it, but it gets our Xanthazukin up. Could you not and say you did? Die! Dun, 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 dun. Damn shame that wasn't a level up. But it was the orichalcum I needed.
No match for you, eh, Toggle?
Aww. It's disappearing in the photo mode too? Oh. That's weird. I thought, oh, it isn't disappear. It's just, that is weird. It's a damn shame the corpses disappear so fast. Like, let the corpse sit around for a little bit, you know? It's not doing anything. Make it disappear when it's gone. When you
Ready
leave
to
the
go?
area.
Run like the wind.
Ah, well. There's just no good way to get a look at a behemoth. Outside of, like, what little you get in
Village looks
cutscenes.
abandoned. Now, which house would a bookworm live in?
Yeah, because that's gonna be easy to figure out. At least everything we killed the last time stayed dead. For the most part. Hey, buddy, is still alive? Nope. Alright, follow the bears. I accidentally found the book on my first look. Bears of the Heavenly Blessing, the wording used by the tribunes at the time. Those born with a blessing were lauded as living crystals, granted high office and plentiful reward for their status as chosen ones. Over the years, this reverence of their kind would become full-fledged religion, led by the bearers themselves, a development that would prove fateful. The divers nations of the time were unanimous of their disapproval of the founding of the church, while the authorities had for years welcomed bearers into positions of power in their own structures of state. They were mistrusting of an organization led by bears. For bears, efforts were immediately made to chasten the church and its followers, banning members from holding office, evicting adherents from their homes, and breaking up meetings by force. The church responded by forming a volunteer army to resist this persecution, and yet it continued, creating a cycle of ever-increasing bloodshed and rancor, and a growing rift between those born with the blessing and those without. What began as beatings and street clashes would eventually spill over into an all-out war and consume the greater part of the twins for nigh a generation, and decimated the population of men and bear both. The deluge of blood that stained the land in crimson and left even more lasting mark upon the minds of Alistair people. After the bearers' last resistance was crushed, the nations of Alistair came together to sign a continental accord that initiated a system of slavery that persists across the realm to this day. Its well-known phrase, "Bears are other than human," has its roots in bitter war of years before, unblessed only excuse for their calamities, refusal allowed to decide their own destinies.
This is it. But if what it says is true, I need to get this back to the hideaway.
Alright. Ooh. In the wake of the tragic fire at Caer Norvent in 873 and subsequent depletion of our most highly practiced intelligencers, all maintained strongholds were instructed to redouble training in clandestine maneuver. Okay. That would be useful if Waloed wasn't completely and utterly destroyed.
Leaving so soon, stranger?
What are you doing here?
We've been watching you. From a distance, so to speak.
Subtle. I know who you are.
Then we need not waste time on introductions. Hand me the book.
No.
Leave it in our care and return to your life.
Your care? Do you mean to burn it or bury it?
That is not my decision to make. But by one means or another, its contents shall be removed from the common record.
Then I'll have to politely refuse. I won't let you erase our history.
Then we find ourselves at an impasse. Very well. The book can just as easily be pried from your dead hand.
How did you even know we were looking for it? Do you have people in the hideaway? Wow. You couldn't even bring...
Shall we?
You couldn't even bring anyone who could put up a fight. In the hypothetical situation, you have been following us since the dawn of time. In a hypothetical situation where you have been following us for long enough to know that we were hunting the book, you should know that this was never going to be enough. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Impressive. But we have other means. We shall claim the book yet.
Why do you want it so badly anyway?
It lays out in no uncertain terms the vanity and avarice of mankind. It tells the shameful history of the persecution and oppression of a gifted few by a giftless many. Would you say that this interpretation was correct?
I don't know.
You
That's
don't
always the
know.
question.
Your sword may be sharp, but your wits are dull. So let me answer for you. There is no correct interpretation of history. That a series of events took place may be proved beyond a doubt. But there can be no single, immutable explanation as to why they came to pass. It is a question of numbers and of belief. If enough people believe that a set of events occurred for a reason, that belief becomes the truth.
So you're trying to control the truth?
We are trying to protect people from themselves, from knowledge that would bring them naught but pain. That is all. You may keep the book, for now. The world is small. We shall meet again. Until then.
Wait. Damn it. Let's get this back to Vivian. Perhaps she can explain what that was all about.
One down.
Good
We'll
God.
do that in a second. I'm gonna head over to the Litany of Errors quest real quick. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna take a short stretch break. We'll be back after the ads on Twitch end. Alright? Alright. Alright. That sounds good to me. I'm back. Sorry. Good to aggressive. How long is it? That's not what I meant to do. Oh, 10 minutes. Okay. It wasn't gone, no. That long? Alright, that's fine. Sprinter. There are some things that are still alive here.
Be safe.
I don't think I beat up a sprinter yet. Here we go. I just want to, like, a picture of this thing. What's it? All the weird things. This is definitely the weirdest image. The weirdest looking one yet. I just want to kill his ass, that's all. No big deal, right? Beans. Alright. Let's get on our medium horse. Wait, where are you? There you are.
Run like the
And
wind.
let's get over to Litany of Errors. Yeah, not all of them have been not Akashic. It's a lot of sprinters that are chasing us. Some of them are Akashic, unfortunately. I guess the interesting question about Akashic is, will they eventually just die on their own? Is that an Akashic Minotaur or a it's an ogre. Minotaur! It's still technically a Minotaur. Weirdly, it's not Akashic. That makes it one of the few beastmen that are not Akashic anyway. Not Akashic in this area. That's weird.
I can walk from here. This must be the orphanage. Hopefully the registry is still here.
Hypothetically, yeah. Hi! Don't mind me, I'm just like doing something to my leg. There we go. You! No, there was a potion in there for some reason. Incorporates this institution wherein juvenile bears are to be granted the opportunity to give themselves service as state of soldiers. Succumb to the crystal's curse or otherwise perishing are to be disposed of with all haste. The graveyard is strictly reserved for the uncursed. Bears disposal within bounds are punishable by death.
Disposed of.
Alright. Press yard, 20 sandbags. Duration, dictate. The furnace. Burn intensity to be gradually increased. 1 of 3 hellhounds depending on performance. 1 to 3.
Conditioning. This is nothing short of torture. Herman wasn't exaggerating. It's a wonder he survived this place. I need to find that registry.
Alright. You. Recently learned my own daughter was among the children turned to stone by brutal training I subjected them to. I had not so much as thought of her since handing her over to the authorities as a babe, but inquiries with the military confirmed it. It was her. I had been torturing my own flesh and blood, and now I see her everywhere. Today, one of the children smiled at me in the hope of receiving a few scraps from my table. It was her. The smile she inherited from her mother. The mother I killed for giving birth to a bearer. Their ghosts have all come back to haunt me. My daughter, my wife, all of them, all these children. So many have died at my hand. I can bear the guilt no longer. And so I have decided, tomorrow, I too must die. be the last order I give these poor wretches, the last torment I subject them to. I will command them to tear me limb from limb and inter my cursed corpse beneath the white tree. Those crooked hands reach to the sky in supplication, and beside me my shame, my curse, the record of all their names, of those I have wronged.
This reads like a suicide note. Did the director go through with his plan? There's only one way to find out.
I mean, yeah, that was definitely a suicide note. I just want to look around here in case there's like a chest or something. Medium potion. So you go find the white tree. Shouldn't be too difficult, right?
Forked white tree. This must be the place.
Alright, let's go.
Could he really be buried here? There's something hidden among the roots. Let's see. This must be the registry.
Alright. Registry of barrel losses. Hans, 10-year-old lithification. Succumb to conditioning. Alfred, 9 years old. Franz, 12-year-old lithification. Paulina, 10 years old. Emanciation. God. Disciplined for attempted flight. Joanna, disciplined for attempted flight. Damn. Reinhard, 9 years old, succumbed to conditioning. Marta, 10-year-old, succumbed to conditioning. 12-year-old, lithification. Dietrich, 11-year-old, emanciation. And then ... It just continues.
This place was a slaughterhouse. Where is the architect of all this misery?
Hi there. I guess he didn't die.
It's only a matter of time, I suppose. This place is cursed.
Ow. Knocked him down. Die, please. Die. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Though I'm not sure that was very, happy ending for that guy. Anyone here, really.
I'm done here. Let's get the registry back to Herman.
I just wanted to be sure there was no... Okay. Hey, Herman, I've got your thing.
I hear that you traveled to Ash. Sid, did you by any chance recover the names of my fallen friends?
I did. Yes.
Alright, one bearer registry.
I may. The bearer registry. The director was a brutal man. He got no worse than he deserved.
The registry was all I found beneath the tree. There was no sign of a body. Nor any record of what happened to the children after the orphanage closed.
I pray that at least some of them survived. All their names are here. The ones we lost. My friends. My light in those dark times. I can still remember their faces, like it was yesterday. Children who were taken from their bunks in the morning, never to return. No explanation ever offered.
They'd be happy to know that you survived, Herman.
But why did I make it out alive, when so many others died in that awful place?
It's not your fault. And blaming yourself won't bring them back. Honor their memory. See that their names live on. That way, at least. They're never truly gone.
Exactly.
Thank you. Sid, I'm going to write a book. An account of the horrors of Bad Bach, and the spirit of those its custodians sought to crush. All of Valisthea will know of our suffering, and in the name of those I lost, I will not let it happen again.
Neither will I.
These records would have been buried for all eternity, were it not for you. Thank you.
No problem, man. Dun, 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 dun. 48.
The realm will hear of Bad Bach.
Alright. We gotta go over here now. We still got more to do. We're making some form of progress. It's not a lot, but we're getting there.
You be careful up there. If you happen to snag me, just out there. I feel like it's
Calling to me. Yes, I know. Hi, Vivian, how you doing?
Vivian. I found it. The book you lost.
Alright, there you go.
You found it. Thank you, Clive. Even though I asked this of you, I was not entirely sure it would be possible. I feared the executors had seized every copy.
I met with one of these executors, and I convinced him to let me keep it. He told me something. That the truth is just a matter of collective belief. And that if enough people believe a lie, that lie becomes the truth.
It does. But it also means that the truth is not immutable. That it can be changed. Provided that those who wish to change it can convince enough people that their perspective is the correct one. As the sad history of the bearers proves.
You said that the book inspired you to become a scholar.
It did. Or its author, rather. She was a heretic, you see. A firebrand and a dissenter. A gallows stood ready for her in every corner of the realm. And by shunning society, or perhaps being shunned by it, she stumbled upon a truth so potent that an entire realm trembled at the prospect of its utterance. I, too, have always felt somehow set apart from the world of men. A stranger to my own species. She taught me that my solitude was not a curse, but a gift. And that, though my journey to the truth might be a lonely one, what I found at my destination would be more than worth the cost.
Do you still feel that way? That you're not one of us?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure anymore. Since coming to the hideaway, I find my thinking somewhat clouded. Perhaps the result of studying mankind from a rather closer perspective than I had intended.
All right.
But the more I study, the more I find value in this perspective. In looking not from the outside, but from within. So if you'll permit me, I'd like to continue my work here. Remember, Clive, when enough people believe, belief begets truth. Give the men and women of this benighted world the gift of truth. Make them believe in you, as I do.
I'll try,
Okay.
Vivian. I'll try.
Dun, 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 dun. Scholar's bonnet. What's... Oh, it's the, okay. I thought maybe this would be something more interesting. But no, it's just her hat. We got her hat.
What will it be today?
The Executors.
Truth is but a matter of belief.
I certainly don't disagree. Though I am surprised to hear that an organization such as theirs holds such enlightened opinions. They put the scholars at the university in Canver to shame. They shame themselves in turn by burning evidence of a truth they would rather mankind did not come to know. They may imagine themselves the protectors of the people, but ignorance is not bliss, no matter how fervently they might wish it is.
Till next you need me.
We got a new... I can't win. Alright, who's who now? The Wailing Banshee came across the creature. Survivors abandoned village of Garnick. They're misled by the abomination's appearance into thinking she might be a local woman. They went to offer help, but soon they were seeking salvations. Hear the screams both in the right. Okay, so we gotta go back to Garnick again. Hey, can never be easy, I tell you.
How may I help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and everything promised? Here you are.
All right.
Come again. I may have...
There's a new...
Oh, yeah.
We're getting more quests. What is this now? Dion, buddy, old
The hour
pal.
fast approaches. My decision is made.
I shall carry you and your brother to Origin, that the Lesage name might live on in honor, not infamy. Even if I should not. Your Highness, you're not.
You said it yourself.
This is a journey from which I may not return, and yet I am resolved to go. Ultima took much from me, and he means to strip us all of what little we have left.
He must be stopped.
Whatever the cost.
He must.
Thank you, Your Highness. You are over hasty as your brother. Save your thanks for when this is over.
The time is nigh. Be freed.
Alright, so what's the new quest we've unlocked? I'm aware of matters of great importance which demand your attention. Should you find yourself a moment, I bid you to visit my shelves. Favor concerning His Highness Prince Dion.
It's usually me making demands of Hippocrates. I wonder what this is about.
Alright, Hippocrates, what's this new... I can't win, I tell you. It's like you think you've completed, you're making progress on the quests, and new ones appear. And we're not even in the DLC yet. Where are the DLC quests? Shouldn't they... Don't they appear as soon as we get back to their origins, unless we actually have to beat the game first? Does the game expect us to beat it first?
I received your note.
Ah, yes. I expect you're wondering what this is all about.
You spoke of making amends with Dion. but I can't imagine what for.
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor. This was some years ago, of course, before I joined Sid in his hideaway. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of Oriflamme, and was accordingly invited to the palace to supervise the young prince's education, all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything an emperor should. History, religion, commerce, government. Alas, our time together was cut short when Dion left to join the Dragoons. His studies no longer being deemed necessary. I had not expected to meet with him again, least of all here.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I have yet to find the right moment. His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone. I would not wish to disturb his ruminations with idle words of greeting. Not when I know he dwells upon the evil Ultima had him commit in the Dominion.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, that was Ultima's doing. Surely you can't blame yourself.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but his people's expectations that weighed heavily upon him. And I did nothing to ease that burden. He bore it alone, until the day he could not bear it any longer. It is one of my greatest regrets that I only ever offered him my wisdom, when what he truly needed was friendship. The blame for Dion's transgressions lies not only on his shoulders, but on mine.
I see. I'm ready to help you in any way that I can.
Then I beg that you bring me a wild wyvern tail. Apothecaries across the ages agree that even to glimpse such a flower is to be granted inner solace. Fabulists and fraudsters all, of course. But there is oft a seed of truth to be found where even the most outlandish opinions align.
Well, it can't hurt to try. Where can I find this flower? And how will I know it?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails before, I trust. The lily-white blossoms from whose roots the poisonous ink for the brand is distilled.
Yep.
Well, those which grow in the wild differ only in their purple hue. The harsher the environment in which they are raised, the deeper the color. There is a waterfall in Rickmal's roost across the strait, where the flowers once grew in abundance. Whether they still survive there, I know not. But try as I might, I can find no likelier location.
It's all right. I'll find you a wyvern tail one way or another.
Thank you, Clive. And please, be safe.
Okay. Alright, we got, I think, yet another quest. Yep. Hey. I can't win. We need to head here real quick. Because we gotta go deal with even more problems. Because God forbid we can just, have a relaxing time. So we gotta go to, where is it? Garnick. We head to Garnick, and then we need to kill a thing again. Then we can go get our wyvern's tail without much problem. It's kind of even, it's like the orcs have turned to Kashik now. Not all of them. We've got a non-Akashic Minotaur over there. But yeah, it's... Damn. Essentially, if anything was still alive that had any form of thought, it's not alive anymore.
No need to ride from here.
Hi there. Why are you here?
Oh, it's madness. It's on.
5 years and there's still parts of Garuda just wandering around. Kind of wild. Kill it. Kill her. Take her down. I think what's funny is I think I'm doing less damage than I was with my original like build. Might just be because I don't have a consistent way to like do specific maneuvers. And down she goes. Just like that. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun. Dark steel? No?
Rest in peace.
That was not dark steel. Oh well. Let's go here now. We'll get this out of the way and then be done with Ash forever. Where do we need to go? Oh, over there. I guess it didn't really matter which area we traveled to. Though, if we hit the earlier location, it probably would have taken us less time because it takes more time to walk in and out of town than it does to really do anything else. Ah, well. Hindsight 2080. How much money do we have? I'm curious. 200,000. Okay, so we could essentially just buy a lot of music. We could get the last remaining achievements and buy a whole fuck ton of music. That's definitely a way to go about opening a chest. We should also be able to buy... We should also have a bunch of things we need to sell as well, so we have even more money than we think we do. Because God forbid the game just automatically sells shit. It's wild how you can see Origin from anywhere. Like, we're currently looking at... Oh, wait. Never mind. Origin's just right there. It's not that far away. I'm like, oh, you can see Origin from the other side of the map. It's like, oh, wait, no, it's in the center of the map. Fair enough. You could reasonably see it from over there and over here.
No holding back.
Don't get stuck on the wood now.
Seems this place has been flooded twice over.
Oh.
Flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Might just have something in the way. Wyvern's tail.
Here they are.
They're a very beautiful flower.
Might as well pick enough for a bunch, I suppose.
Let's take back an entire country's worth.
Oarsman, I found the flowers you were looking for.
You did?
I think I did.
There we go.
You did indeed. My dear boy, thank you.
You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not? Shall I invite him to join us?
Oh, I don't...
It's no trouble. I'll go and fetch him.
Poor Harpocrates. He's not ready. Dion, I've got stuff.
Your Highness, would you do me the honor of accompanying me?
Now. It is time, then.
No. Only to the shelves. Our lawsman has something he'd like to give you.
Master Harpocrates. No. I dare not show my face before him. Not after everything I have done.
Come on.
I have taken countless innocent lives. And ruined countless more. All because I was weak. I have sworn to atone for my crimes or die in the attempt. But were I to meet with him again, and see in his eyes what I have become, I fear that my resolve might falter.
Yeah, this, you're
all the
fine.
more reason to do it. Test your resolve. Prove to yourself and to him how strong it truly is.
You are right.
Exactly.
I must, at the very least, offer him my gratitude. Very well, then. Take me to him.
Follow me.
Character development. It really sucks that a lot of the side quests are essentially just developing the world, because you don't get a lot of the interesting story stuff if you don't, like, see them through to the end. Because the best side quests definitely come at the end of the game, where you start actually getting some lore stuff for each of the characters.
Even now,
Things that
hesitate
feel like
to
they
approach
could have been, you know, part of the story.
What must he think of me?
Go, you've got this.
You'd be surprised.
Come on, you got this.
Master Harpocrates, pray. Accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology.
Exactly.
That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
Is that a wyvern tail? The color is unfamiliar to me.
because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environments in which they
Less
grow
conversation,
lends
more
them
action,
this
please.
striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse
I mean, there'll be
cousins,
action. We still
but
got
once they
2
bloom,
hunts we need to
the
do.
difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you.
Woo.
I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Master Harpocrates, I would
Two hours
ask
into
of you
the
a
short
service.
cutscene. It's wild how
Keep your gift.
these specific cutscenes get,
Until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm.
like, you know.
For only then shall I be deserving of
It's like these were planned originally to be, you know, part of the story, but they decided to just make them side content at the end. Because the game's been doing this up to
As
this
you
point.
wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
Yeah, the game had been essentially doing that up to this point, and then all of a sudden, it's like, all right, you
Our
can
rights
just
do
beat
not
the game.
define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him. For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost.
What did you just give me?
I shall not forget this.
All right, that's 1 of 4 of the companion quests done. It's funny that the first one we do is for Dion, not for our dog or Jill or
Thank you, Clive.
Joshua.
Were it not for you, I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him. Not to mention the wyvern tales. I shall plant their seeds, that I might not disappoint His Highness upon his return.
I
How
hope to see
that?
the hideaway is to their liking.
Why, these flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard will suit them to a T. When it comes to expressing one's gratitude, I find that words are seldom sufficient. Here.
All right, what did you give me?
A Stolas quill.
Oh.
Or more precisely, my Stolas quill. 'Tis said that an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. All those words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So consider this.
What's
my
funny
wish
is this
for you.
quest is super relevant to the end of the
One
game,
day, you may put down
but
your
you can
sword
skip it.
and pick up that pen.
Well, when that day comes, I'll certainly have a lot to write about. Thank you, Harpocrates. It shall have pride of place in my chamber.
It's like all of this Harpocrates convincing Clive to write stuff is irrelevant. Is very relevant. Oh, we got a gig of Bahamut's Mercy, the very first Emperor of Sandbreck, to his infant son. This ring has graced the hand of every dominant of Bahamut since the Aether. It absorbed from the icon. Ah, so he gave us. Wow, that is definitely his most prized possession, and also reduces the cooldown on Gigaflare, which already has a ridiculously short cooldown. Okay, where do we begin and end with all this stuff? We're done. Okay, we're done side questing in Waloed. What is Harpocrates' oath? We are done side questing in Waloed, which doesn't mean much because there was only 4 of them. There is so many more. And we haven't even gotten to the DLCs yet. We don't have access to the DLC, which is weird. I thought they became accessible when you got to the final mission. Because this is the final story mission. Oh yeah, I was going to Nectar to figure out where the last 2 hunts are. So we can get those out of the way. Create the ultimate sword. Offline ammo. I mean, there aren't that many side missions in this game. They only build up at the end. Okay, so Titan's Wake, Dhalmekia, and the Crook and Sandbreck. Let's find out where the Crook is. Sandbreck's over here. Do we have a travel point to the Crook? Not really. Wasn't there a guy in front of the Royal Meadows? No? Okay, where's the Crook? I like how this place is just unnamed chapel. There's the Crook. It's over by Heaven Hall. Good to know the game isn't done giving us quests, because I'm like, oh yeah, there's a guy in front of the Royal Meadows, but he's not there right now. So the game ain't done giving us quests.
Good God.
There's also a curl over there. We're going to ignore it, because I'm not really interested in fighting. It's a weird looking curl. It actually has a different name than normal. You know what? I'm gonna beat it up because I don't know. I've never fought one that's called the Magat. That wasn't what I wanted to lead the fight with, but it's fine. Zanzukin. What a weird looking curl. Okay.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
They're upset that I stole their magic ash. There's so many... How many enemies come to these? There's like 3 different hunts that we have in this area. I really am not interested in the enemies that are 20 levels below me, thank you very much. I only fought the curl just because I hadn't seen that curl before. Yeah, this is where we hunted the bombs. Why is there again? What is that? Hunt is on. Exactly. Terminus. Hey, you gonna give me Dark Steel?
Looks like I'm working something up. Only one thing for it.
Pretty low damage then, Zukin, but that was the plan. Killed it. Where's the part where he summoned arms and played volleyball with Terminus? Exactly. That is a good question.
Sweet dreams.
There you are. I was like, I hadn't mastered the abilities of Odin yet. Well, now we've spent all the ability points we possibly can on, the specific things I need to. You know what? Let's get an achievement if we can. We should have more than enough points to do that, right? There we go. That should be an achievement. Yep, there it is. Yes, icon. I'm kind of surprised that wasn't rare. Actually, you know what? That makes sense. People probably maxed out all of the Phoenix's abilities before they started doing anything else. We probably still don't have Darksteel, do we? What the hell is do or die? All these signs we have. Stone Tongue, Primitive Battle Horns, Sickles, Comet Feathers, or Calcums. And you know what the game still hasn't given us? Darksteel. Ay. I'm gonna go to Northreach and do this quest real quick. And then after we do that, we can figure out where the next hunt is. We're making progress. Slowly but surely.
Nazaire might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
Oh, it's this thing. Perfect.
I'm nervous. Is it alright to be nervous?
I don't care either way, so long as you do as I tell you.
Yee.
Well met, Sid. This is the Initiate. Ember, present yourself.
At your service, Master.
Please, just Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Sid.
Now might be a really good time.
The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me on my trial.
To become a scout, yes. You are aware of the dangers inherent in that role.
I am, but I swore I'd face them. Just like the man who saved my life.
Tired noises.
Who would that be?
Angry tired noises. Oof.
Gav. It was him who found me and freed me. No magic, no support, just one man and his nose. Came and sniffed me out. It taught me what one man can do if he puts his mind to it. And I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's saviour, just like Gav was mine.
I'm sure he'd be flattered. You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine curse breaker.
Exactly.
So, what? Have I passed?
No.
You haven't even started yet. Now listen. Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
Okay.
And bring it here, right. Anything else?
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient. You'll need to assess the situation, determine a point
Better
of
for
entry,
the slug.
create a distraction and effect an escape, all without being discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette.
Ember.
Are there even Imperials still
Gav
there?
isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out. But keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
On my
I
way.
mean, it's a bit of an extreme task because, like, it's a guarded
Right,
guarded
Ember.
location nonetheless.
Impress me. Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Like, it's a pretty heavily guarded location idea. So yes, go steal something from what would hypothetically be a heavily guarded outpost. That's a great idea for a first hunt. There's another curl over
Time
there.
to fight.
We're going to ignore it.
These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready.
We killed a couple of mastiffs.
Or maybe not. Damn it.
Ember, draw your sword! I can't!
Then run! If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Okay. Damn it. Well, at least we shouldn't need. Zan Suzukin would just be overkill.
Farewell.
Yeah, that was overkill. If we were about to use it, we got lucky.
Ember, are you... Gone. Of course. Scouts really are a rare breed. Back to Northreach it is then.
I mean, he's good at getting in and out without much issue. Ignoring the incident with the dragon, but he could work with that.
A fortress?
Who do you think?
I didn't expect you back so soon. Where is Ember? How did he fare?
I thought I'd find him with you. He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. But by the time I had, he was nowhere to be seen. I assumed he'd set off in your direction, but apparently not.
I'm sorry, Sid. I knew the boy had a nervous streak, but he seemed like...
The right man for the job?
Oop.
I
Oh, hey
believe
there.
this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Okay.
How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you then as heir. And he did it all on his own.
But Sid,
He did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
I think he's got promise. He just needs to be trained a little better. I mean, it's kind of silly to have him...
This won't be an easy decision.
I think it's a little silly to expect him to be able to take on a dragon, but... as his first ever, you know...
The thing didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, neither did you, I hear.
Oof. Fast travel
Welcome
to
back,
this.
Sid.
Welcome back, Sid.
Yes. Welcome back. Trip wasn't too much of a pain in the arse, I hope.
Minor
Truth be told,
inconvenience.
It was me who suggested roping you in to help with the trial. But from what I hear, things didn't go quite as planned.
No, they most certainly did not.
All right. Sure.
Ember lost his nerve in the face of a beast of prey, but he didn't lose heart. He pressed on, and he achieved his aim. And is that not what we ask of our scouts?
Indeed it is. Thank you for your honest appraisal, Sid. The fact remains, however, that Ember will not always have a battle-hardened warrior on hand to pluck him from the jaws of peril. All I have gleaned from this trial is that without someone watching his back, Ember is little more than a liability.
Wait, Sergeant. Ember still has much to learn, it's true. And this time he was found wanting. But I'd say he's due a second chance, nonetheless. After all, he did do as you asked.
With a bit of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade, and any mind can conquer its fears. But a scout's nose is different. You've either got one, or you ain't.
Exactly.
Sniffing out that log. Young Ember here has shown he has a conch and a half. Wouldn't do to waste it now, would it?
Fine. One more chance.
I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to. I'll show you. Just you wait.
Daft as a brush, that one. But his heart's in the right place. Just like someone else we know.
Yeah.
If you ask me, we've been leaning on him for far too long. That time the curse breakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
It couldn't hurt.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you? I won't have him thinking he's been hard done by. Next thing you know, he'll be asking for a day off. Chance would be a fine thing. Back to work.
All right. Well, that was fun.
Forgive me, Sid. This did not play out as I expected.
That's exactly what.
Things rarely do these days. But that's why we need men like Ember more than ever. Men who can make the best out of a bad situation. Remember that.
I will, Sid. Thank you.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm not using pile drive. Another one. Okay, we got a new quest that decided it wanted to spawn in.
Something about it. I feel like
All right, then. What do you want, person? Speaking. Nope. Oh, it's Gab. Gab has something for us.
You alright?
Something troubling you?
No more than usual. It's just... Eda's baby will be coming soon, and I wanted to make something for it.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Back in the north, families would always make gifts when a bairn was on the way. Yeah, let the little tykes know they were welcome in their new homes, like.
So, what's the problem?
Well, the problem is that Eda's due any day now, and I don't know if I'll be ready in time.
Let's do it.
Is there anything I can do to help?
You know, there just might be.
All right then. What exactly are we making?
A good luck charm. but not just any good luck charm.
Not just any.
No. One made from the feather of a silver chocobo. There's naught lucky in all the realm, or so we used to say back home anyway. Thing is, they're hard to come by. Had Otto and Karen check with their suppliers, but nothing. I'd try and track one down myself, only...
Only the big day is fast approaching. And that's all you need, a feather.
That or the bird whose arse it's attached to, aye. I was gonna start by asking around with traveling traders plying the northern borders.
Well, there's no shortage of those passing through Martha's. I think I might make that my first port of call. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Silver chocobo.
You're a
It's
good
like,
friend, Clive. I won't forget this.
is my chocobo silver? Why are we going through all this effort to get a feather from a chocobo that we already have? Ay, 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 ay. Okay, where in Sandbreck, not Sandbreck, where in Dalmekia do I need to go to kill this fool?
Sid, I wanted you to know. I will be taking personal responsibility for Ember's combat training. And I will not let you down.
Good for you. Okay, so there's one last hunt currently, but there's still more. Titan's Wake. Alright. I need to pee. I will be right back. I won't be gone too long. I am Brick. So we need to go to Titan's Wake. Ideally, it will have the specific thing we're looking for. Alright, where is Titan's Wake? Somewhere in this you know what, we'll just travel somewhere and hope to find it. We can look at the map afterwards. We've traveled somewhere on the map. Where's Titan's Wake at? Oh, hey, we made it right to near where Titan's Wake is. How convenient. Now we just gotta find the stupid Iron Giant. There's a Kashik up here? Why is there a Kashik up here? Iron Giant, this is not Dark Souls. Final Fantasy's done Iron Giants longer than Souls. Apparently I accidentally walked into it. Thanatos. Okay. He's attacking us with a bad Final Fantasy movie.
Right here.
Goodbye.
It's over.
Dun, 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 dun. About time, Jesus Christ. It took us far impossible to wait for this.
And don't come back.
Wishful thinking, I think. It took us so long to find that. Jesus. There's a will. There's so much. Okay. Aiming high. How many side quests you want? Because this area just has, like, so many of... What's going on? Oh, yeah! That one, too. So the quest tree comes... Now that we've done that, what do we want to get out of the way first? 2 birds, 1 stone? 2 birds, 1 stone. Hi there, Neptune. How you doing?
Welcome, welcome.
What are you selling? Nothing that I don't already have.
Of course. Anything else? A fine choice. Go safely.
What are you buying?
The bearer of the burning quill is within, my lord. Prithee enter.
Okay. I have prithied the enter.
Your Grace, my lord, I trust your journey was not overly onerous.
Cyril, you found a letter from Father?
Yes, I have it here. If you would do us the honor, my lord.
All right. All right. I know that I ask much of you in your coming war, but I see no other way to secure a future for our duchy and our family, yet should we succeed in subduing the savages and winning back Drake's breath, the threat of the Blight still looms, and only with all of Rosaria striving as one might we last overcome it. I have made plans to see us through, but such are the obstacles that stand in our way. It shall likely fall to you to continue my work. I know that you have the strength and the courage and the will to do so. This shall be an arduous inheritance, so I offer you another, that you might be reminded the love and faith that I hold for you both. Ooh.
An inheritance.
It would seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before his passing.
The day before we left for Phoenix Gate. What are these plans he spoke of?
His plans for the duchy, Your Grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor, the former bearer of the Burning Quill, who entrusted them in turn to me. The complete emancipation of bearers is their stated aim. But your father's dream did not end there. His Grace also spoke of building hospices to care for those stricken by the curse, and the founding of a new university to further the development of non-magical technologies. With the Blight spreading ever more widely across the Twins, Archduke Elwyn saw this as the only means of securing Rosaria's survival.
He wished to see men and bearers treated as equals. To see centuries of common wisdom overturned. Small wonder he did not think it achievable within his lifetime.
But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Had he not, he would never have written this message.
Indeed.
Nor would he have entrusted his vision to his most faithful aides. Those who would have stood with you, shielded you from the machinations of the less benevolent personages at court.
It's a pity only they are still with us.
'Tis true that those most loyal to your father were the first to suffer the Duchess's wrath. But one at least remains. And she has come bearing gifts.
What do you mean?
Mayhap it is better that she explain, my lord. After all, the duties entrusted to me by my predecessor extended only to recovering His Grace's will and arranging a meeting with the one who might execute it. Or a part of it, at least.
And where is this woman?
She awaits you in the archive, Your Grace.
All right.
Cyril.
To the archive it is then. Where is... Sorry, okay. The archive's over there. Alright, while we're doing that, I'm gonna go back in here real quick so we can get the other quest. Cyril, you have one other thing
Lord
to tell us.
Marquis, if you have a moment.
What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order to pursue a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation.
I gotta go to Alud again.
He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from him since.
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash? A continent teeming with orcs and Akashic?
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes. I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the Third Chair, a master of the arts of combat and survival both. Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him, lest they be lost in turn. Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of the situation, given your unique experience of the perils of Ash. For as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate, when he might yet be saved.
Alright, let's do it.
It would not. But Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Mickleburg was its name. It lies in the southern reaches of Waloed. If aught ill befell him, I expect it did so there.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
You are much too kind, my lord. Go then, with my hopes, and may the Firebird's flame ever burn in your heart.
Alright then. Hi there, ZT, how you doing? One second. Gotta translate. Is Final Fantasy indeed? Alright, let's go find this woman.
Really is an offshoot of the Circle of Malleus, then.
Let's concentrate on finding the third chair first, shall we?
Yeah.
This is the Required Tree, an archive where we of the Undying collect and collate our findings. Fragments of Ultima's true nature surely lie buried within these pages. We have only to unearth them.
Okay. Oh, that's a lot of text. We're not gonna read it.
The Undying are not the only secret fellowship in this realm, you know. There are others, each working for their own ends. Why, not so very long ago, a society committed to discovering how one might cast magics without a catalyst was found to be operating throughout Valisthea. They were denounced as heretics, rooted out, and driven from our shores, never to be seen again.
Damn. So who are you?
My lord, your grace. I hardly recognize you. I am Goditha, retainer of House Rosfield, loyal servant to the Phoenix and his shields.
Ah.
Your father, the Archduke Elwyn, entrusted me with the delivery of a gift. I only hope you can forgive my tardiness in bringing it to you.
Lift up your head, Lady Goditha. You have our gratitude for your
see
service
you
to
too,
our
Raider.
house and to our father.
I can play it at some point, sure.
I merely did my duty, as any proud
I wasn't a
Rosarian
big
would.
fan of the reboot game, though.
Perhaps you could explain a little more. What exactly is
It'd
the
be worth
gift
trying
you
it
bring?
again, though.
As I'm sure you know, it has long been the custom for the children of House Rosfield to be presented with certain keepsakes upon their coming of age.
Indeed it has. Our father often spoke of the day when our turn would come.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Matching armbands for you both. Alas,
Ooh.
he did not live. Indeed, he was taken from us even before they could be completed. He had intended to claim the Heartstone with which each armband was to be finished himself, but it was not to be. And his gifts remain incomplete.
Ah.
It saddens me to bring them before you, as they are. It was your father's wish that you be presented with the finished articles, not these works in progress. But with
Well, let's
his
just
grace
go with the
long since
Heartstones,
gone,
then.
and the stone left unclaimed, I had little choice. You are grown men now, and his house is yours. And while I would not presume to insist upon your claiming the Heartstone in his stead, I know that nothing would have pleased him more than for you to do so.
Thank you, Lady Goditha.
What say you, Clive?
Let's do it.
What else? Of course, my lady. May our father's will be done.
Oh, I am much obliged.
12 a.m. tomorrow
where we
school.
might find this
And I can't sleep. I
Heartstone?
feel that. How you doing, Brain Dead?
I do. Though it may be a matter of a good deal more than simply happening upon it. It is found in the bellies of elder griffins, you see. We do
Ah.
at least know where to find one. A certain specimen has made its nest in Titan's Wake, not far from here.
We gotta beat up a
Certain
griffin.
specimen.
You are most perceptive, Your Grace. In answer to your unspoken question, yes. In fact, this is the very same beast your father meant to slay. I have been tracking its movements since you were but a boy. Were you to slay it in his stead, as men of House Rosfield, it would surely make your father proud.
What say you, Joshua?
What else?
Let's go kill it. So it's over here in Titan's Wake. Should be easy enough, right? Murder a griffin. Murder a griffin, vaporize an entire continent, have a good time, you know? I should probably be tracking this quest, but it's
Ready,
neither here
go?
nor there.
Run like the wind.
Eyes peeled, Joshua.
I like how the world's ending and we're just going about our days as if everything is kind of normal. There's the griffin. Looks very griffin.
There it is. For House Rosfield.
For House Rosfield. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. It's funny, though. Perfect. down it goes. Oh, it has more health than I thought it did. Damn it. You dodged the Zanzazookas. How dare you?
Farewell.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Wow, that thing gave shit amount of XP.
Is this the Heartstone?
I expect
Where did
Lady
its corpse
Godfrey
go?
will know.
Got your Heartstone.
Oh, thank the Founder you were safe. The Griffin is slain then?
And the Heartstone claimed.
One Heartstone coming right up.
Yes. This radiant luster like frozen flame. It is just as your father described it. Thank you, my lord. Your grace. Your father would be so proud.
Lady Goditha, the lapidary is ready.
Thank you, Cyril. I will be with him shortly. If you would excuse me, I shall have the stone cut and set forthwith.
All right.
The armbands are complete. Pray, take them. They are yours, after all. Heartstone is harder and more enduring than garnet, or even ruby. It symbolizes unwavering will and devotion, and the graven vines encircling the stone represent the unbreakable bonds between you.
It's a message. Father knew we had enemies both inside and outside the duchy. Enemies who would thwart his vision. Only with unwavering devotion would it ever be realized.
And only if we stood together, as Phoenix and Shield, as brothers in arms, only then might those enemies be overcome.
Indeed. His Grace knew the enormity of the task he would entrust to you, his heirs. But this was more than just a message. It was a promise. That he would always be with you.
Thank you, Lady Goditha, for remaining the steadfast custodian of our father's will.
Forgive me, my lady, but there is something I don't quite understand. The Undying told me that after Father died, Mother claimed all of the ducal treasures for her own. Even if the armbands were incomplete, she would surely not have overlooked them. So, how were you able to keep them from her?
Because I was the keeper of the vault. Though I was but a lowly servant, your father spoke to me of his intentions for the bands, of the deep love he had for both of you, and his hopes for your future. In the days before the disaster at Phoenix Gate, I discovered that the Duchess had ordered her jewelry be sent away from the castle. It was then that I knew she meant to betray us. I tried to warn your father, but it was too late. When word of the fire reached Rosalith, I knew my time was short. So I took up the armbands and I fled into the night.
And thank the Founder you did.
Yet my duty to your father was incomplete. Not knowing what else to do, I followed the Griffin, thinking I might claim the Heartstone on its passing. And so my pursuit continued, until Lord Cyril appeared before me. He informed me that His Grace's will had been recovered. and that his sons were alive and well.
Lady Goditha, on behalf of my father and all the people of Rosaria, I thank you for your loyal service.
As do I.
Thank you, my lord. Your Grace, for coming back to us. For giving my service meaning.
All right. No, we just gotta exit. Fair enough.
The bands suit you well.
And yet we're not wearing them.
It must be gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for so long.
Because God forbid we wear half the things we get.
And we thank you for the part you played.
But then again, Clive would look ridiculous.
If you would permit me to play my part a little longer.
If he put on every
might I
single piece
suggest
of
you
junk
make
that
your way
people
to
handed
your
him.
father's memorial atop Hawk's Cry Cliff. Let
Ooh.
him see that you have received his blessing, and that his vision lives on in you.
I suppose it would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive? Shall we pay father a visit?
I think we should. I was hoping to be able to offer him my thanks before we left for Origin.
Your father's helm is enshrined there. It has been since the day we recovered it from Phoenix Gate. I prithee claim it. For it too is a part of your inheritance, and I do not doubt that your father would prefer it in your hands than perched upon some lonely rock.
Okay.
Thank you, Cyril. Come on, Clive. He's waiting.
Let's go to Dad. So Hawk's Cry Cliff, that's going to be in a completely different section of the map. Okay, so it's fittingly called a hero's dock. Okay, then.
Good girl.
Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
To save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies? That I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. But perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
Maybe.
It's just back there.
It's like, kill God, easy. Defeat our political enemies, impossible.
Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. And I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive.
All right.
We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even If it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
All right.
We won't lay you down.
Onward then.
Onward.
Onward.
To the end.
And to a new beginning.
Dun, 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 dun. Alright, we got a helmet, and that's about it. Unsurprising. Some experience. Joshua has joined Clive and will remain until departing for Origin. Okay. That's for the, Odd Docks there. Oh, that's for the dog. Let's do the quest for our dog. Why not? We might as well finish the next companion quest because we have not many remaining. I think it's just Gav and Gav, Dog, and Jill. Jill's probably one of the better ones. Dog is really good too. Tortle.
Still here. After all these years. Lots more than I remember. And you were a lot bigger. You might have to swim, boy. I wasn't being serious.
You two go on without me. I doubt that boat will hold a third.
If you're sure, we won't be long. Hop in, boy.
All right. I think this is the last area I discovered when I originally played to unlock that one achievement.
Rookery's right through those trees. Come on.
Come on, yet
Race
we
you
don't
there.
sprint.
I bet I could still beat you.
We're not even sprinting.
Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal?
Indeed.
Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy? This is all from the castle. In Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here? My sparring sword. Well, well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy? Thank you, Torgal. For never giving up. For never forgetting.
Aww.
Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either.
Yee.
That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal. All right. I'm coming.
Okay, let's go.
I think I know where we're going.
Ah, it's an overlook of the castle.
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home.
Dun 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 dun. All right. Thank you for the attack potency increase. Hi there, Joshua. You have fun without us?
Sorry for the wait. We're ready.
Joshua has no words. There's more quests at the hideaway. Hey. The game is continuously giving us quest after quest after quest. Come, you tits game. We don't need more quests. Oh, okay, it's a quest via missives. It'd be nice if we could get the DLC already. Because that's kind of what I missed. That's what I've not played yet. Alright, probably feels like a lifetime. Remember told me Phoenix Gate? Alright. There's the thing from our father. So much dialogue from singular quests. Concern for Jill. Alright. Loss of Shiva weighs heavy on her heart. Poor friends indeed, if not to seek the light and the burden. Alright, let's go to Jill then.
If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
We should speak with both of them, man. Looks like we've unlocked the next companion quest. And the last one.
Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I've felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
True. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying...
Exactly.
We should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
Die, probably. Alright, to Man's Hill, which is over at Hawksky Cliff, apparently. Let's go there, then. Alright. Oh, that ain't far. Literally just around the corner. Damn. Like, what are those? It's like, oh, it's a Kashik. Well then. The Blight specifically decided to fuck this area in particular.
This is the place, but...
I'm sorry, Clive.
Not your fault, man.
There's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone in the backyard. To the hideaway, then.
Alright. Aye. It can never be easy. From the hideaway to Hawk's Cry, back to the hideaway. I think the worst part about the hideaway one is that it's in the backyard. So we have to go a bit of a distance.
The gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
Oh, we could also check to see if we can craft anything new, because we've gotten a whole bunch of crafting materials.
Yep. So, what'd it be?
We could craft the Ouroboros.
No scratches,
Sweet.
right? That it? Fine.
That's 2 out of 3 of the best armor in the game. 2 out of 3 of the best armor and weapon in the game.
This should tide us over until the new moon.
I like the flowers that he said are actually growing here. This area is really livened up.
A few more of these, and the Deadlands will seem less dead.
These flowers are beautiful. Maybe we have to boil them all down to make medicine.
These leaves should have withered.
I'll see that you're properly watered and manured, Martel. For as long as I'm able.
Hi.
Oh. What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Alright.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrak.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept the record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilerfeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
Gotta go to the Royal Meadows. I guess it's time now to, like, do some quests in Northreach while we're there. Yeah, we can go to the Vale real quick, get that out of the way.
The garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the markets if we don't cooperate.
I would speak with this Duke about the
Saw the captain just now.
He's wearing his uniform.
Because he handed it in along with his sword. Said he'd find a better way to protect the town.
Exactly.
Your town needs you. I need you. But the Duke would have me clapped in irons.
Damn. My favorite gay couple is having problems. Alright, what's up with you, lady?
Do you have a moment, Clive?
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizens' watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, they want for bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier, if only for a few nights.
Yeah, I can do that.
Of course. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Clive. What would I do without you? Philippe told me he had men stationed at...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here,
Oh,
my
hi.
lady. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about
lady.
what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason. No. He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
Okay.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals. Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle... drastic?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people. He's always been like this. Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We must fight him. By all possible means.
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers included. While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won round.
False hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made up. I shall bother you no longer. If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
Yeah. This can't be good.
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve, which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that she cares. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I'm sorry, where were we? Ah, yes. I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch, but perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's in the market, if you'd be so kind as to seek him out.
Right away.
You can do that.
It's just a
That should
pity
be no
I
problem.
cannot join you. I'd like to see the two of you in action together.
Alright, let's go. Speak of Philippe, who is in the market somewhere. Might help if I... Oh, I could just fast travel over there. That'll save me a couple of minutes.
The Dame actually cares about this town, unlike the Duke. He's only interested in picking our pockets to line his own.
Yeah,
What can I do
pretty
for
much.
you?
What are you selling? Is there anything I don't have? Yeah, I don't have these.
You've a keen eye. An
Death shall
choice.
me devour.
I
What
do
the
like
hell
a
are those
customer who
songs?
knows what he wants. And a fine, fine day to you.
Reader, our coin, our stock and our stalls, and we're just supposed to
So you're content to abandon the people?
What's going on here?
Please, I beseech you.
Oh, it's her again.
If you're a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, milady. Or trying to, at least. The land is crawling with fiends, and someone has to keep watch.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison? Fine. You're not the only able-bodied man in Northreach. Thank you so much for your help.
God. Crazy lady.
She cornered you too, then?
Could hardly get a word in edgeways. Like father, like daughter, eh?
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the Dame to join her in fomenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people. Anyway, what brings you here?
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, she did she? Right as always. In fact, you're just the man. We've had some reports, you see. Sightings of, you know what.
They're back.
Okay.
Seems that way. All over, too. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
Right. Where should I look?
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous back here later.
Okay. Should be easy enough. Make for Grieger's weep. Give me my chocobo. There we go. It's like you're gonna give me my chocobo or what, man? I was gonna say there's something over here, but no, it's just a tree.
Damn it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
Alright. That's not an inconvenient time to hit that. Round 2, eh? Alright, who's healing? You! Okay. Goodbye. Heal this. That's what I thought. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Call that a test, Ultima?
Clive, it's me.
Oop.
You all right?
I am. But it seems the reports were true. The thralls have returned. I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, that's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure. You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople.
Ah.
Stirring up ill feeling towards her father. But she'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? This is exactly what the Dane was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down.
Crazy
Be careful
people.
out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue murder.
Fair enough. Is the game gonna put us directly in town? Judging by the music, the answer is yes.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm?
Where would a country be without its
Empire
people?
is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. But now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates.
Exactly.
A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore! You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Branded.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Griga.
Clive!
Uh-oh.
I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand.
Don't think they're gonna do that.
Did you hear me? That was an order.
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
Alright.
But she is but a common...
Oh, shut up.
Oh, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell. The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to me. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady. I will.
I'll play my part too. You still want for numbers. Unlike the enemy, I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What
Yeah.
about you?
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme. I fought a few of these things. And while I can't promise to hold them all back, I should be able to thin the herd.
All right, but take care.
Thank you, both of you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, madame.
All right.
I have served the Duke for many years, and I hope to do so for many more. But I cannot turn my back on these people. Our people.
Exactly.
Captain said to bring our wounded here.
See that you come back safe, Clive. And we shall do everything we can to ensure the town is still here when you do.
All right. Gotta go kill hundreds of...
Wherefore would you forsake me?
Father.
These two are finally making up. It only took the near death of the... their...
I want steel in the hands of every
the fear
man
of death.
or woman willing to fight.
If any get by, you can trust we'll be here to meet them head on.
Alright, your chocobo's out in front, apparently. Let's go. What's that over to the left? I think that's just a pickup. I was like looking at that, I'm like, that looks weird.
There are so many of them.
Not for long.
Yep. Let them get close so we can hit them. One was too far away, apparently.
Is it over?
Nope.
No. It's only just begun.
Really now? Take it down.
Farewell.
Dun, 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 dun. Easy fight.
That looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town. Come on, Torgal.
Just find the whole town burned down.
Clive, it's good to see you.
And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong. About everything. I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart. To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together. Not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again. As did you, Sabine. His Radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that. And I am sorry.
I'm sorry too, Father. I should never have taken things so far. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt. How I felt. But my anger got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Your Eminence, your ladyship, I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions, but I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity, not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it, if only we work together.
Exactly.
Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than ever before.
All right.
Madame Isabel is a rare soul indeed. In these dark times, I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so, milady, but you still do. The dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together. And that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of you.
Well said, Captain. Let this be a new beginning. Not only for Sanbreque, but for us.
Exactly.
Well, since there's nothing more to be done here, I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded.
All right. What a... Yeah, sure, screw it. Waste our time. Make it easy. Shit. I needed to pop my spine. That felt good. All right. Isabel, what's up with you?
How goes the treatment of the wounded? I'd be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help.
You've helped quite enough for one day, Clive. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town, it is the very least you deserve.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm, but I sense you would rather have died here.
Yep.
It's a long story.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
Very well. Long ago, I had a life in the Crystalline Dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer.
Ooh.
He was my master's guard. The gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last. Until we found ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the Vale that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed at least. My love was already too far gone.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief. Shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister. And so I swore that I would always do the same. that I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Veil.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
You're a lot like him, you know. Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter, all united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Yes.
Always.
Of course. All right. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Well, that's the end of that quest. We're getting there slowly but sure. I don't need more orichalcum. I keep getting orichalcum. I don't need it. I need dark steel. I guess while we're here, I can, yeah, sure, we could get that one quest done for Jill real quick, and then...
It's the last one.
Then I could go get rest
Just
for
a little
work.
further.
I don't see any reason not to. I just kind of didn't expect that to go on as long as it did.
There's no need to worry any longer.
We're slowly but surely making progress. It's slow progress, but we are making it. Still interesting me how there's a crystal out there, but the crystal isn't, like, cracked or destroyed or anything. It doesn't even show up on maps. Like, it should be right here. But it's not. It's very weird. You think with Origin sucking away the ether that the aether floods will be going away. But no, they continue on in earnest.
The meadows are vast. Where do we even start?
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there.
Exactly. Coastline's a little, well defended.
I do. Flowers. Like our friend.
Bravery ain't gonna help you now. Oh, come on.
What do you see, boy?
Oh, it's a Minotaur. Where did you come from?
Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
Stop with the enemies. And dead you go. Coming from?
All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal!
Take him down. Dun 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 dun.
That was harder than I expected.
Not really.
But found her. It was worth it. They're
Exactly.
beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
All right. Why are you still here, Oscar? Shouldn't you be going back to Eastpool? Who? Jill!
Jill. There's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
All right. Yeah, we're gonna go to the Akashic-infested town of Oriflamme.
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you. Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court.
All right.
They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped. So lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling.
All right.
Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
What?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night,
exactly,
dawn would always come. That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins.
Fair.
After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have.
All right.
And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
Aww.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure. We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
All right. Shiva's kiss. And the snow day garland. Alright, Jill has joined the party. Now we have everyone. Okay. We had to get Jill and... Okay, that makes sense. Finally, we got the DLC stuff. Which we will get to. But I need to go take a nap before work. Thank you all so much for watching. I've been Eviscerator Mark II. This has been more Final Fantasy XVI. Hang out for a bit because we're going to go find someone to raid, but on YouTube we're just calling it here. We'll do more of this tomorrow, maybe? I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, bye-bye. Alright.